All right, let's talk front main seal installation. Old school, you could put that in and grab a long extension and just tap it all the way around, nice and easy. That's how I used to do it back in the day at the dealership, staying away from the inside there so you don't ruin it. Now we got great companies that make tools like this one, right? Dewla Design, real nice. Basically same idea, but with the bolt, walk it in by hand. No air tools, no power tools. Don't be a chupacabra. You put this over the nose, snout of the crankshaft. It's got a hole right there so it lines up. And it grabs the outside of that seal and it walks it in. Nice and smooth. The reason I say by hand is because you'll feel it bottom out and then you stop. You don't go another half turn. You don't know another 3/4. You don't. No. Once it's bottomed out, it's bottomed out. Call it a day. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Let's get this on the motor. Another great detail about the seals, they have a spring on the inside. From time to time, those can come off during packaging or whatever. Mishandling it, you dropped it on the floor, you picked it up, you didn't notice the spring flew off. Keep an eye that that spring is there, all right? 2, make sure you put a little bit of oil inside this groove. You don't want to have this thing start up dry. My choice, assembly lube. Is this overkill? This is definitely overkill, but I put that on everything. A little bit of that in the inside there. Engine oil, white grease, anything as long as it's clean. Nothing dirty goes inside the engine, remember that. It goes on dry on the outside. No FIPG. Toyota never said FIPG on the outside of that thing. Why? Let's walk over here, because down here, it's got the drain. So if that FIPG goes down there and starts blocking things up, you're gonna have a bad day. So tell a friend or tell a friend, a little bit of that in the inside, walk it in by hand, put this on it, put the bolt on it, grab your ratchet wrench, and just walk it in nice and slow. Let's get to it. That's what it looks like with a little bit of oil on the inside groove. Didn't get any on the outside, nice and clean. The spring's still in there, because sometimes if you press too hard, you can walk that spring off. I'm gonna say that, keep an eye on that spring. You put this seal on without that spring back there, you're gonna have a bad day taking this thing all back apart. Got it started by hand. Make sure the seal did not fold over. It's still sticking out of the pump. This is the time where we grab the tool and we start walking the seal in. You'll notice this tool has the groove. That's to clear the key. Nice and smooth. You see how easy that goes on. Grab your bolt. Nice and easy. No air tools, remember that. Nice by hand. Walk it in by hand. Should go in nice and smooth. If you have a pulley, if you have a crank, that you have to fight that bolt, you might need to clean some threads and start over, my friend. Grab your ratchet wrench. Bolt hasn't touched yet. It's very loose. You can feel that now starting to walk it in. So let's hold this steady here and walk this in. I got 2 fingers. I'm not sitting here cranking on this thing. Got my body weight on it. This is walking in nice and smooth. Stop halfway through if you want to. Take a look all the way around. Because if you start to see something funny, now is the time to start over. And no, that doesn't mean take it out and try it again. If you do take it out, get another seal. This is not a reusable part. All right, we still got a little bit more to go. We keep going. Crankshaft started to spin. That's it. Once you get the seal installed, you got to make sure you look all the way around the seal. Make sure it did not fold over. Run your finger along that edge and make sure it's seated flush. Look at it, admire it, talk to it. Sweet dreams, flowers, I love you, baby girl. This one, it's ready to go. So now you see how that tool is used. Instead of grabbing a extension and tapping it all the way around, you grab yourself one of these tools, press it in by hand, a little bit of oil in the inside. They also make the one for the crank in the back, rear main seal, front main seal. They do make the cam seal as well. That is in order on the way here. Big Old Motorsports. I make sure I post that. The bolt, no damaged threads, nice and easy, no air tools. You don't see our hose out here, do you? Nah, I don't either. Some of this stuff is not flat rate. You don't need air tools. You will damage, you will cause problems. I like this thing right here. Just needed a moment of silence to admire it. Tell a friend, monster, he's coming along.